Alright, also look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some fairly recent news within the MMA community centered around the People's Champion, America's Champion, and Donald Trump's favorite fighter in Colby "Chaos" Covington. And with the recent announcement about his fight against Joaquin Buckley, I wanted to take some time in order to recap, scope the scenery, and see what implications this has toward Colby Covington's career moving forward. So, with that being said, let's get right in to the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,500 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, I know I'm a little bit late to the topic, but this is just something that I've got to cover. And that's last week's newly announced December 14th UFC Fight Night main event in Tampa, Florida, where we've got the return of the People's Champion, America's Champion, and Donald Trump's favorite fighter in Colby "Chaos" Covington. And he's set to face off against Joaquin Buckley. But hold up, let's rewind for a sec, because as we all know, the original plan was to have Ian Garry versus Joaquin Buckley headline UFC Tampa before the year wrapped up. And, that fight had a lot of buzz behind it. But now it kind of seems like things have shifted, with Ian Garry instead being booked to fight off against Shavkat Rakhmonov instead in the co-main event for UFC 310. And now that's another banger fight in and of itself, and while it's not expected to be for the interim title, it's still a 5-round co-main event, which is rare but highly beneficial for both guys, because now, taking into consideration that neither of these guys have ever had a 5-rounder before in their entire UFC careers, this will make for an excellent opportunity as well as an experience, especially for the winner who's gonna be thrown into the champion Lion's Den to face off against the undisputed welterweight champion of the world in Belal Muhammad right after this fight. But let's bring it back to the Colby v Buckley fight real quick. And you see, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really that surprised that Colby Chaos took this fight, honestly. My main concern is why this over Ian Garry initially? With all the hype and the buildup, it kind of just seems wasted at the end of the day, And, look, I know how disgusting Colby Covington looked in his last fight against Leon Edwards, and, it's been a year since his layoff. And, we've also got to take into consideration that come February 22nd next year, Colby Covington will be 37 years of age and won't necessarily have that much tread on the tires left. And now he's going up there against a winning streak, Joaquin Buckley, who's coming off of a brutal KO finish over Stephen Wonderboy Thompson not too long ago. So, you would kind of think that on paper, this would be a super dangerous matchup for Colby Chaos. However, the key question here is, which version of Colby Covington are we going to see come fight night? The man who broke and went to war with Marty from Nebraska twice? The one with the nigh infinite gas tank, unlimited, relentless, and constant pressure, as well as unstoppable volume? Then I believe that Colby has what it takes to dominate this fight and finish Joaquin Buckley lickety-split. But if we see the Colby Chaos Covington who shit the absolute bed against Leon Edwards last year, the one who lacked sharpness and urgency, then Numanza has a real shot to not only win, but to potentially finish Colby Chaos off entirely. And look, don't get it twisted, Joaquin Buckley's power is a serious threat, and if Colby Chaos doesn't manage the striking exchanges carefully, it could throw his entire volume game plan and strategy right off balance. And regardless of how sturdy Colby's chin is, he will get brutally flatline stiffened right then and there. And it doesn't even help that Colby's been in some wars back in the day and has gotten dropped multiple times, even got his jaw broke by Marty from Nebraska. It kind of makes you think that if he ain't careful this time around, instead of getting dropped, he might just go to sleep. But look, at the end of the day, I think that stylistically, Colby versus Buckley is beyond a fascinating matchup. I think that Joaquin Buckley's power as well as explosiveness versus Colby Chaos's pace, volume, as well as pressure creates a fight that's impossible not to get excited about. And, that kind of reminds me, I'm actually kind of sad that we aren't getting a routine Colby Chaos presser, because you can't tell me right now with a straight face that the back and forth between Joaquin Buckley and Colby Chaos Covington wouldn't be pure comedy. But if I were to give my early picks, I'm gonna be riding with my boy Colby Chaos Covington all the way in his fight against Joaquin Buckley. And I know it's pretty much a gamble, considering the age as well as the layoff or whatever, but, just seeing him bounce back into the win column after his loss against Leon Scott last year would be absolutely incredible, especially considering what this could set up for Colby Chaos in the near future. And if Colby can secure this victory, the possibilities are low-key endless. I mean, he can take on the loser of Shitrat versus Gary, which is a huge fight regardless of the matchup. A potential clash with Jack Della Maddalena maybe is another exciting option as well. And even about what Sean Brady would make for an intriguing stylistic battle. Regardless, though, of the outcome, I'm super hyped and pumped for December 14th. And, fingers crossed, Colby Covington doesn't meet the same fate as Wonderboy Thompson. But that's all I've got to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your guys' thoughts on this December 14th UFC Tampa matchup between Colby Chaos Covington versus Joaquin New Manta Buckley? And let me know who you got, Colby or New Manta Buckley. Let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.